Coming up on the Blue Wave Sports Show, FAU's women volleyball is currently on a 3-match losing streak. Will the streak continue?
FAU soccer has come to a halt for this year. Did the Owls finish strong?
And later, get to know FAU's tennis player Stefan Burnett.
Hey sports fans, welcome to the Blue Wave Sports Show. I'm Lourdes Marzigliano.
And I'm Daphne August. We had a busy sports week here at FAU, so let's get it started.
The women's volleyball team defeated North Texas in 5 sets on Friday night. Blue Wave's Avery Roberts was there to catch the action.
The FAU Lady Owls got off to a fast start by winning the first 2 sets. The first set 25-21 and the second set 25-17, taking a commanding 2-0 set lead over the North Texas Mean Green. Even with the Lady Owls eyeing to end the match in 3 straight sets, the Mean Green were determined not to let that happen by winning the next 2 sets 25-19 and the fourth set 25-20, tying the match at 2 sets apiece. With the momentum behind the Mean Green, the Lady Owls found a way to win and get the gut check victory backed by Genesis Vieira's season high 34 assists, winning the 5th set 16-14 and winning the match 3 sets to 2.
The good news is the volleyball team did clinch a berth in a Conference USA tournament. However, the football team did lose on the road this past Saturday against Western Kentucky 35-19, which means they're no longer bowl eligible.
No, unfortunately, which is so sad because after their big homecoming win, I was really rooting for the guys. I thought that they would be bowl eligible, but the good news, November 14th, they're playing Middle Tennessee. It's senior week. We're really rooting for the seniors, hoping for a win and just keeping our fingers crossed.
Yeah, and the bright side is the women's and men's basketball team did beat their preseason opponent. So how do you think they'll do this year?
I mean, of course, I think they're going to be great. So far from what we've seen, practices, preseason, I think they're off to a great start and we have a lot to look forward to.
The men's soccer team wrapped up their season with a loss against New Mexico this past Friday, with a final score of 3-0, ending their season at 2 wins, 12 losses, and 2 ties.
The women's soccer season also came to a conclusion as the team lost to Old Dominion 2-1 in the Conference USA tournament. The Lady Owls ended their season with 12 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie.
This week on FAU Profile, Blue Wave reporter Alan Chicatello gets to know junior tennis player Stefan Burnett.
I'm Alan Chicatello with the Blue Wave Sports Show, and I'm here with Stefan Burnett, captain of the men's tennis team. Why don't you talk a little bit about how you got your start into tennis and how it's working out for you?
Yeah, so I'm originally from England, so I got recruited to play at FAU. That was quite a long process. I've been playing for a good 10, 11 years now. So yeah, I'm in my 3rd year of tennis and absolutely loving it here. So.
That's awesome. Were there any major things about FAU that made you want to come here specifically?
I was always after, kind of Florida or the main states that everyone knows about from back home.
Right.
And South Florida in particular is just an incredible location. Also, we had a new coach coming in who's done brilliant things for the program. The team is really developing each year. So, everything was there to influence.
What are your upcoming expectations as a team and individually?
So as a team, we've got a lot of new guys come in because a lot of seniors have left. So we're looking to really get in those rankings. We've beaten some ranked teams, but just missed out on the rankings last year. So we're looking to do that and do really well at conference. I think that's definitely achievable.
Yeah.
Individually, this is my first year of being captain of the team, which is a huge honour. So I want to make sure, that the team does well and kind of, be a leader to them to make sure that we're all successful.
Right.
So.
I see you're the campus intern for the Athlete Network?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
this semester I'm doing a 1 semester intern for Athlete Network, which is actually the leading network site for any kind of athlete.
Okay.
So it's like a social media for athletes. And there's companies on there, Olympic champions, past and present student athletes, recruiters. So there's a lot of networking and good things that can come from that. And it's really, really about, choosing your future, because a lot of the athletic department have been talking about this year is kind of being a leader, and also a lot of sayings have been choosing your future before it chooses you. Okay. So that impacted a lot, and I think this is a massive step in terms of choosing your future. It offers numerous opportunities, so it's free to sign up to. So
that's great.
So it's a no-brainer.
That's
really
a good thing for athletes to have a sort of
Absolutely,
network to be able to put themselves out there.
Yeah, because you've always got to have a backup plan,
right.
So, and this, it's a perfect opportunity for that.
Well, that's great. Good luck to everything in the season, and
thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, appreciate it.
Thank you.
FAU's men and women's swimming and diving team faced Florida Tech last Friday, taking home 16 first-place finishes. Both the men and women's teams picked up their first win of the season, with the men winning 119-86 and the women 169-35.
That's a wrap for this week's episode of the Blue Wave Sports Show.
Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
I can't believe next week is our last episode of the semester.
I know. It went by so fast.
Well, we'll be back January 11th.